So Donald Trump was on Fox News Business with Maria Bartiromo, and he was talking about his trade deal with China and what he's got to do, etc., and where this deal is. And he admitted he doesn't have a trade deal with China. But he told us earlier this summer that they had a deal in place. It was done. That was one of the numerous deals that he had claimed he had finalized. And I think he had said they settled somewhere in the 20 percentile range for tariffs on China at the time. Something like that. But then we never heard anything out of China after that. Well, Donald Trump was talking to Maria Bartiromo, and she asked him about his tariff plan and asked him specifically about 157% tariffs on China, which is where the number is at right now. Now, I think he said he's going to delay that till November 1st, and he may back off of that because we know when it comes to these tariffs, Donald Trump always chickens out, and he backs off because they end up being bad for the economy. Now, he still believes that tariffs are paid by the foreign country and not by the importer and not passed on to the American consumer. And he likes to brag about how much money the tariffs have brought in, citing it's in the trillions of dollars, when reality is it's only a couple of $100 billion. And don't get me wrong, a couple of $100 billion is a lot of money. But when it is wrecking the economy and being paid by American taxpayers and not foreign countries like Donald Trump claims, could we be bringing in even more money by just letting the system work itself out and using income tax, etc.? But anyway, he said that 157% tariff mark is not sustainable. But then he goes, well, but that's where the number is. And then he said, well, he's got a good relationship with President Xi, and but he's got to be tough. He said something about blaming Nixon, that Nixon was the one to open up China and that he warned about doing it, asking if it was a good idea. It was a ramble. Donald Trump doesn't seem to have coherent thoughts anymore, but he did say something accurate in there. He said the 157% tariff on China is not sustainable because at 150% tariff, or 157%, if you have a $10 item coming in from China, that item is now going to cost $25. Because 157% of $10 is actually going to be $15.70. So that $10 item is now going to cost $25.70. And that's before it makes its way through the supply chain. Donald Trump was right. That 157% is not sustainable. Let's see how he talks himself out of this and how he backs out of putting such a high tariff on China.